Deal an insane amount of damage, destroys enemies very easy, take down players just in seconds. This god tier build will melt anything that gets in the way. Synergizes perfectly with the weapons, with the spells, with the rings. You're gonna be strong enough, agile, melting it just in seconds. PvP is not even a joke. 1v2, we melt him away. Nothing is going to stop this build, as you guys are seeing right here from this footage. You're going to be so strong. Your Inferno with the dealing of the fire is just an insane amount of damage. The less is more, and today I'm going to be showing you the #1 god tier fire build. Let's dive into this video and I'll show you guys how to put this together. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you where exactly you can find all the different parts to make this an insane god tier fire build that nothing is going to stop you. We're going to start off with our 2 weapons. Yes, you're going to say the grinding axe. This 2 pair of weapons are just an insane, not only because they're very agile, and that works perfectly with our agility because it's not a very heavy weapon. 7.1 weight. You're going to be very fast and you're going to deal a tremendous amount of damage, as you see in here. 545 attack power. It's not even a joke because we're going to be dealing ignite, we're going to be dealing fire, and then on top of that, this 2 weapons are going to be leveling up with just fire and weather damage. So you're going to be doing an insane amount of damage, as you are seeing here in the video. You're going to be popping anyone that gets in your way. They're going to be bursting out because you're just going to be dealing that ignite that is just going to burst and just blow anything that gets close to you. Let's take a look at the different type of spells. But you know how you make spells very OP is by what type of catalyst are you going to be having. This is the Rogar Heart plus 10. This thing helps me because it's going to be an A+ an Inferno, and the 4 different type of spells that we're going to be using, as you guys are seeing here. You're not seeing 5 because I will give you a little secret. Like I told you, the less is more, and that's what we're doing here. We're going to be raising each of this different type of infernal spells an additional 20%. You're going to be dealing with each of them. It's not a joke, I'm not lying, and I'll prove it to you. First one, we're going to be using the Infernal Orb. This thing is perfectly with the combination of the Seismic Slam. The Seismic Slam is the most OP spell that you can actually have in any Fire Inferno build. Just take a look how I'm able to take down these 2 players very easy. There is no challenge against this build, and I'm not joking. You're seeing it for yourself, and let me know in the comment section if you guys think this build is very OP. And then we have this one, which is the Lava Burst. Lava Burst, we have it as our 3rd because it's going to give us a little bit more strength than the Infernal Orb. So when you're popping this baby, you're going to deal an insane amount of damage. And then for last, we're going to use our Magma Surge. This spell is very underrated because of the time it takes when you are going to proc it, but once it hits, that's the thing, it melts anything away very easy. And now, how do we make all these spells very potent? We're going to be taking a look at one little secret, guys, and this is called the Barrage Root Ring. This ring says a ring deceptively innocuous in appearance, right? It doesn't look that pretty, but don't let that fool you because it removes 1 spell slot, but it provides an increased spell power. So all these 4 additional spells that are for Inferno, you're going to be dealing a 20% more additional damage, which is you're going to be just deleting, melting, and taking care of foes on PvP. It's not even a chance, guys. This build is just too strong. It just, I mean, if it gets nerfed, I wouldn't complain because I know this is going to just be wrecking anyone in PvP and people are going to be getting mad, but it's okay. We're here first showing you what exactly this is going to be able to do. And then we're going to be using this pendant. Check it out. Increase fire damage and holy defense. So you're going to be increasing more additional fire damage. And just to give you a little bit more kick, we're going to use the Ring of Infernal Devotion, a ring of share and melted metal, inflicting burn buildup, simultaneously inflicts ignite buildup. And you know what goes perfectly with this? These two weapons, the grinding axe, because you're going to have, yes, that ignite at 80 and that fire at 80, which is going to be just sick, guys. It's going to destroy anything. I'm not joking here. We'll take a look at again, another PvP match. I keep going in and out, in and out. I'm not going to joke, even though you're not seeing this live. I haven't lost with this build, which is very ridiculous. Now, there is a few more things that we could actually do to even improve this before I even show you the different type of attributes that you're going to need to be able to make this build just very god tier. We're going to be using, of course, you always need a brimstone pair because you need that little health as it gets better. Now, minor fire salts. These things are very underrated. If you are using any build that has to do with fire and you want to inflict more fire damage, use this salt because it's going to add an extra additional 20 points. I've tested it with this other item, which is going to be the minor fire salt. This one, my weapons hit like about 440, 450. But with the minor fire salt, this thing is hitting at 490, which is very ridiculous. And then just to help you guys out is the large mana stone clusters and the mana stone cluster. All those two are just going to help you keep your magic of that fire god tier build popping each single time. So now let's take a look at what the different type of attributes. We're going to be taking a look at strength, and agility is going to be 1 and 1, 25 and 25. That gives us enough strength, enough agility to be able to wield these two different weapons on all the different armors. But plus you're going to be very agile because these two different weapons are going to be just at 7.1, and with agility you're going to be moving fast. If you get in any trouble, you're going to be able to get out of it really quickly. Then we're going to have endurance that is going to help us with our whole entire build. We're going to be at a perfect level in our build that's going to just synergize everything perfectly. And then vitality, because we're going to need that extra health just in case they hit us. But as you guys are seeing here, we're able to recuperate really fast. And then radiance is 11 because I mean we're really not going to use it. But Inferno, that is our go-to baby. 75, increase that to it, which is going to be the hard cap, and you're going to be a god walking in Lords of the Fallen. And I hope this video was very helpful to you guys, and if it was, a like is appreciated, and also consider subscribing to the channel because we'll be bringing even more Lords of the Fallen in your inbox.